about the exhibition and why we are here.
Thank you very much, Randa, and good evening, everyone. It's really my pleasure to see a lot of participants, and we were already receiving a lot of feedback during today and in the past days when we started promoting the event. It's up to me to really thank, in the first place, I Have Learned Academy and Randa really for setting all this up, for putting so much energy, efforts, and very creative ideas into the conception of this exhibition. It's also, I think this is just a confirmation of our good partnership that we are doing also with regard to other projects. I also would like to thank Dania from our team from CAS Lebanon, who was also deeply involved in in working on this exhibition. Elias and his company OBR, thank you very much for making the technical part work. And I think we were always surprised whenever we met or received like a new version of this, I think, quite unique virtual exhibition. We were always surprised what all is possible in these days. Last but not least, of course, to all the artists, thank you very much for contributing with your work, for your trust also when partnering with Randa. I think your art and the selected pieces speak for itself. I think they are really, for everyone who has seen the exhibition so far, quite impressive. I think, to put it in a nutshell, the title of our virtual exhibition, Echoes from Lebanon, and an exhibition combining arts and politics in times of crisis, speaks also for itself. We are facing a very difficult time for Lebanon, especially these days. The perspective and what's to be expected is not really positive, also for the upcoming month. With the exhibition, we also wanted, together with the artists, to send a message out from Lebanon, also to the international audience and to international visitors, and really making sure that it is well understood that Lebanon is still alive, despite all the bad news that we are seeing every day coming out of the country. And I think this is also in particular to address a few selected groups, among them civil society, which grew after the October 19 protests. And I think this is also, our exhibition is also an acknowledgement for their work and for their demands that they again and again brought up and are also bringing up these days. We as Konrad-Adenauer Foundation want also to highlight and to emphasize that we also believe that these demands are highly legitimate in a situation where it seems that we have no response to these demands by the state, by the authorities. And this is something which we cannot emphasize enough. Also, the exhibition will help us, and I think this is the second message, also to spread hope and to keep in mind and to keep the memory alive of all the moments that we witnessed in the past 1.5 years during the protests, where the hopes were really high, and several demands were met. Maybe also to keep the memory alive of the sad moments we faced with the Beirut port explosion, where we saw horrible images, which we will probably never forget, but we also saw very beautiful moments, like of solidarity, of help, especially of younger people, of new organizations that started the work the next day after the explosion. And I think all of this tells us, and should also tell our international audience, that it is definitely worth and should be considered to support these structures and to re-emphasize the demands, but also the situation of Lebanon and the Lebanese these days. And I think this is really better than in any political analysis or recommendations. This is mirrored in this art exhibition. I'm really looking forward to open and to launch this exhibition. Again, from our side as CAS, we are definitely planning and looking forward to continue with this exhibition. So in the upcoming month, this exhibition will be extended, and we will see more arts on more topics out of Lebanon. Thank you very much from my side. And again, very welcome also our guests from Germany or from outside of Lebanon. It's really my great pleasure to be here with you tonight.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Malte, for your introduction. And thank you for Konrad-Adenauer Stiftung for their support and for making this happen. I would like also to thank, of course, cast team, Elias, everyone who worked on this exhibition, and of course the artists. We have more than 43 artists. You can check all their names on the website. So today we're gonna reveal finally the link of the website where you are going to actually check the exhibition. But before that, I would like to make you a tour so that you can see what is going on. So just for those who don't know me, my name is Randa Farah and I'm the founder of I Have Learned Academy, which is a place where we share everything that you didn't learn at school, because there are so many things that no one really taught us at school or at university. And we cover basically 9 categories from different fields, everything related to life. And we organize events, conferences, exhibitions, and much more. So basically we have done this, this partnership with Konrad-Adenauer Stiftung, where we offer 2 free sessions every month related to Lebanon, because this is what we really need. Like the topic is, the big theme is thoughts and talks for a better Lebanon. So please join us this month. We're gonna have a talk about electricity and another one about privatization with Albert Costagnon. These 2 talks will be revealed very soon and it's free of charge. You can check everything on our website, ihavelearned.me/events. So for today, we are here for the exhibition. This is a poster of the exhibition. It is a virtual art exhibition and it's created from scratch. So it's not a filming of an actual real exhibition, and it's not something that exists, a template. It was created from zero, and it is created especially for Lebanon and for us. And the name is Echoes from Lebanon, because actually we are in a way shouting out to the world our voice and our scream. And you can check, this is the link that we are finally revealing. It's artsandpolitics.me, and the name of the exhibition is Echoes from Lebanon. So this is an overview on the exhibition, just to let you know. We will have now a tour in it, but just to let you know that we have 4 rooms inside this exhibition. The first room is called Lebanon's Struggles. It's about all the challenges that we live in Lebanon related to the pollution, to the waste, to the electricity, everything that we have suffered from for years. And the second room is the revolution, Thawra, the Lebanese scream, and we talk and show the revolution. Now, later on during late May and June, we're gonna open also 2 additional rooms, which is one is related to the Beirut explosion and another one about after the explosion, what happened and how people helped each other, etc. So for now, what we are launching is just the lobby and the 2 rooms. So I will take you through the tour. Meanwhile, please take a minute to follow us. I Have Learned Academy and also Konrad-Adenauer Stiftung Beirut. So for the tour, I'm gonna share my screen and take you through the beautiful journey of this exhibition, because as you know, now we cannot visit real exhibitions, we cannot go to events. So what you need to do to visit also this exhibition on your screen is to go on artsandpolitics.me and check it out. So this is the exhibition. If you go artsandpolitics.me, you will see the lobby. It's 4 rooms. This is the first room, Lebanon's Struggle. We're gonna enter it in a bit. The second one is the Revolution. And I'm very happy to have with us many of the artists who participated in this exhibition. Like I can see some of the names, and you can ask them questions at the end if you want. This one is the room of the explosion, where we will be, that we will be launching soon. And the 4th one is related to after the explosion. So let's go and discover room 1. So also just for you, when you visit the website, you can check here the about us and help if you need help in scrolling, as well as contact us and the testimonial. So here are the names of the artists. I would like really to name each one because everyone is important. So Adra Kandil, Dear Nostalgia, Armen Gevorgian, Bernard El Haj, The Art of Book, Carlos Haidamous, Christine Kettene, Dalia Azzeddin, Daniel Hayek, Edi Shweire, Emile Isa, Georgie Bitar, Ghalib Kababe, Ghalib Hawila, Hadi Baidoun, Hayat Nazer, عماد أبو جودة، إيفان دبس، جاد غريب، كريم تمرجي، مريجور عايدي، ميشيل شمعة، محمد طامي، نيفين مسعود، نور فليحان، عمر فلنجية، عمر عمادي، ربيع ياسين، رامي كانسو، رامي رزق، ريم العسل, Rula Abdo, Saeed Mahmoud, Salma Siblini, Sandra Sahyun, Sara Rishani, Sasha Haddad, Salim Mawad, Tamara Haddad, Tom Young, and Zainab Murad. We also have Habib Fawaz and Karal Ayoub for the video, and Jad Talib as well. And the Fist of the Revolution done by Tariq Shahab's Tiro 3D. We have also many artists who are not featured yet, but they will be featured in the next rooms. We have many people like Roger Mkerzel, Leia Shami, many people who will be featured very soon. So stay tuned to discover them as well. Now, let's go into the first room, which is Lebanon struggles. So as you can see here, we have many paintings. So the two paintings that you saw, one is a vicious circle, where you see actually the problem about the like politicians being themselves all the time, like being like family repeating this one. So it's a vicious circle because we see the same faces over and over again. And the second one is about the civil war. And whenever you click on an artwork, it opens and you can read the full details about the artwork. I'm sorry, like the connection is a bit slow because I am streaming on Facebook, having Zoom recording and all that. But if you just open, you will see, for example, here, the Civil War, this, like, we can feel it until today. And you read a bit about the artwork and about the artist. We have different types of arts in the exhibition, from graffiti to digital artwork to oil painting to like photography. You will see it's very diversified. So now whenever you close and then you go back, we go to the room. So you can read, take your time to scroll and discover the rooms by yourself. Here, for example, now I'm just gonna wait a minute for as I told you, the connection is a bit loaded now because I am doing so many things at the same time. So here we start the exhibition with this painting. This one is by Ghalib Hawila. It says "Akh yadna al Madina li isma Beirut." So it's a scream to say, like, for those who don't understand Arabic, to say, oh my God, like, what can I tell you about this city named Beirut? And then we have this painting about like the buildings of Lebanon, how they were changed, how they were destroyed, and we didn't keep the heritage. Another one about the Game of Peace, it's called the Game of Peace. And here we have an installation about bread. It's a very nice one. And the graffiti by Rula Abdo that you can see, like many graffitis as well that are featured. Kizbon Jawana, it means their lies made us hungry. Now, if you go to the other side of the room, you will see as well other paintings, and you have in each room. So in each room, there are 25 paintings, and we have also 4 graffitis, and you can see also a view from each window. So here is another graffiti by Ghalib Hawila. It's Arabic calligraphy, and it is about, this is not our Independence Day. Like we didn't feel the independence for many, many years. Now here, we see also some beautiful work by Ivan. Yes, excuse me. Please, if you can keep yourself on mute so that we don't have interruptions. So we can see here the work of Ivan Dibis talking about the situation, the corruption, the forests that were burned, and also a symbol, which is this, our cedars being burned, and also these beautiful artworks by Adra Kandil, like about the dollar crisis, people leaving Lebanon, drowning Lebanon, and also other challenges here. So here you have a view on the parliament. And here we have 2 works about the trains. So we cannot forget the old trains, how they were abandoned and left like without any function. And we don't have a train or a proper infrastructure in Lebanon to have trains or to have even public buses that are organized. And here the petrol crisis, the Saura, the revolution of 2005. And we have here another wall. So I have a touch screen, so it's moving a bit faster than I want. And here we have the trash crisis. So you can see the trash crisis here, the forest burning, the electricity problem, the pollution, corruption by politicians, and many more. So if we go also on this wall here, you will see also on in every room, you will see a yafta, which is like a sign. And on each sign, you can see a certain sentence said by the people in the revolution. Like, for example, here it's written, حرقت سمينة. I'm just gonna scroll a bit up, just a second, because I am scrolling with my touch screen and moving. Okay, so here, this beautiful graffiti, وعلى وضعك / وطنك. It means wake up on your situation, and then they took it out like on your country. And if you look also on the bench, you will see there are stickers on the bench. These stickers, you can even click on them, and you will see some sayings by famous politicians. So sayings like, for example, you know, the fake promises that we have had. I'm gonna click on them and show you. So here you go. Clicking, and you will see like some sentences, like, for example, lira بألف خير, like the Lebanese lira is really going well, 900,000 jobs, they didn't let me work, etc. So these are done by Zainab Murad, and you can check the page of every artist down there. You can get in touch with them directly. So here also we have another beautiful artwork about the trash. So we had a trash crisis a few years back, and we still are suffering from it. The trash problems in Lebanon. So this is a collage of different pictures. And also you can see the yafta, which is a sign, and it's written down there, حرقت سمينا, which has two meanings in Arabic. It means you exhausted us, but also you burned our sky, literally. So they want to say with this sign that you really have exhausted us, but also you are polluting our sky. And then if you look at the other paintings, we have more paintings about trash, another one about the forest burning with Emil Isa. We have photography by Rami Reza. Like here you can see the pollution of Zouk, with the smoke going out. Another one as well about the electricity, Electricité du Liban. We have electricity problems in Lebanon, and this is a challenge. So this room, again, I repeat, this room is about Lebanon struggles. So we are showing in this room everything related to the struggles. Here we have an interesting artwork showing that like garbage bin, but it is the color of different parties of Lebanon, saying that we should not follow a party in a way. And some also anger towards the political system in Lebanon. Of course, like every artist represents himself in this exhibition. There is no collective view. However, we all love Lebanon and we all want a better Lebanon. This is the only common thing that we have. Now, on this final wall, you can see here a beautiful infographic by the art of Bernard Haj that shows the summary to Lebanese politics. So what is Lebanese politics? It's an introduction to Lebanese politics. Also, you can click on it and check. And here we have a beautiful video by Habib Fawaz and his wife, Carol. They are deaf and they are here with us today. And they did this video saying, and you can unmute when you watch and listen to the lyrics, like at least read the lyrics. They are really beautiful. He says that even if we cannot hear you, we can see you very well, and we want a better Lebanon. So we end this room by this painting by Sandra Sahyoun saying, like, enough being blind, we are screaming. It's called The Scream of the Cedars, and we really want, this is like also an introduction to the second room, which is the revolution room, where we will move right now. So as I said, you can click on every painting, check it out, check the video, remove the, put the sound on and scroll. I will let you, of course, enjoy it alone. And now we are back to the lobby with the 4 rooms. Let me check first your feedback before I move to the second room and see if you have questions. You can also ask questions for our artists. Any feedback, artists, anything? So I'm seeing feedback, like very interesting. Okay. Anyone has questions or feedback? Do you like it so far? How's it going? Okay. So amazing work. Okay, thank you. We have many of the artists: Omar Franji, Zainab Murad, Michelle Shamail, Sarah Rishani. Who else is here? We have Rula Abdo, Habib Fawaz, Emila Isa. So many of the artists are here. You can also ask them your questions about Reem Al Asal. You can ask them their questions about their artwork if you wish. So please feel free to drop your message on the chat box. Okay, so I'm happy you like it so far. We're gonna move to room 2. So the room 2 is about the revolution. We all know that this was like a historical moment in Lebanon, and even people can take it as a history lesson here. So if you move here, you see first this beautiful artwork photography by Carlos Haidamous. It was on the Independence Day when we had the cedar made by candles and people uniting together, asking for a better Lebanon. And you can see how much art can move you and can really touch you in a way, like you can express yourself, express your pain, your feelings, everything through art. And this is the beauty of it. It's a peaceful way. It's a sublimation, like sublimating the pain, sublimating everything, showing the beauty of what we have with art. So now we get into this room. This is also graffiti. So even graffiti, you can click on them and read about them. This is another beautiful graffiti that you can see on the parliament. It is by also Rula Abdo. We had many like beautiful graffitis. We couldn't choose from them, so we have put almost so many. Okay, so soon also, just to let you know, you see here there's a category panels and talks coming soon. So the panels, we're gonna have panels with the artists. So I invite you to stay tuned on our pages because we will have panels and we will have different talks with artists, random artists who are gonna talk about this exhibition and their experience in creating artworks in this field. So here we see these artworks. We start the revolution room here with Dalia Azzeddin. خليني أحكي لك عن ثورة تشرين. Let me tell you about the revolution of October. And then this one that is by Rami Kanso, it is a symbol of the revolution, of course, like this woman kicking the man, and this is how it started. Then we have another one by Omar Imadi in Tripoli. You can see on the artwork, they say why you are going to the revolution, and they say revolution because of corruption, pollution, poverty, like all the problems are listed, and then Saura, so revolution, this is the result. Here we can see the beautiful phoenix that was done by Hayat Nazir. She made this beautiful phoenix that is a symbol of resilience, and she made it out of destroyed metal that came, like, you know, when the anti-revolution people came and destroyed like the whole place and the barriers that the people have put. She gathered all those metals and she have done this beautiful phoenix. And afterwards, this phoenix was destroyed another time. So it was, now it doesn't exist anymore. It is destroyed again. However, it was beautiful. I'm going to open again, sorry for the slow connection from my side. So if you look at this, I am opening it, waiting for it to load. Once you will look at it, you will see the beauty of this phoenix. It was huge. It was put next to the hand of the revolution, the fist of the revolution, and it is a symbol of resilience. So it's not opening right now just because of my connection, but you can see it here in small, and you can click on it and see it again later on. So this is Hayat with her statue, and this graffiti also is made by her. She's also the lady who did many beautiful statues. She has done also one in Tripoli with Tanajer, and another one with a heart made from tear gas. And she also made a beautiful statue with glass from the explosion. We will see it in room 4 later on when we launch. Now, if we look at this room again, we have some beautiful artworks. This is by Selim Awad, also Kenya Makan Saurat Tishrin. And you can see here also another artwork by Ivan Debis. Ivan makes beautiful illustrations about like people in the revolution wanting a different Lebanon. And here beautiful photography by Rami Reza. These two also are by Jad Ghraib. You can see like this is early on in the revolution, day 13, when a woman was offering a rose to the army. And then here after 259 days, like after many, many days, a woman expressing her anger and crying in front of the army. So also I will open, it's taking time again due to my connection, but it should be faster when you open it from your end. I should remind you also that this, like the platform can be opened from any, so from the laptop, from the phone, it's much better on the laptop, of course, but on the phone, you can go landscape to read like the description. So this is like after 259 days, the woman crying her pain out and talking to the army. So beautiful, expressive artworks. And here you can see also a beautiful sign, a yafta, we call it. It's written on it, what's your dream? My dream is the water, electricity, insurance, education, hospital, like no pollution, infrastructure. And then the second person said again, I'm asking you about your dream and not your rights. And this is part of a collection of signs from the page Yaftat Selbe. You can check it out. Now, also you can look at the window here. Of course, the symbol of the revolution is the Martyr Square, where all the revolution, it was the center of the revolution. And if we continue scrolling, you will see more artworks. So these are two paintings, photography. I mean, this is the corner of the Independence Day. You can see when the fist of the revolution was burned. You can see it was here built again. So this is version 2 of it. The egg, this beautiful graffiti based by Hadi Baidoun. It is based on a picture by Rojem Kerzel and another beautiful photo by Omar Frangieh. So, and this picture is by Georgie. You can see all the artworks and the artists again when you click. We got even the 3D model of the Fist of the Revolution made by Stero 3D, and you can check it out and read about it and why it was done when you click on this artwork. Now, moving back here, we have a collection of beautiful paintings by Tom Young. You can see everything from the human chain, how people came and destroyed. This is like the phoenix. It was made from these, metal, beautiful, beautiful paintings by Tom Young. And here we have the human chain, also by Omar Imadi, who took drone pictures from above, illustrating the beautiful human chain that was like it was from north to south, all over Lebanon, a day that was really unforgettable. Here also we have some beautiful artworks about the revolution, the heroes of the revolution. And if you look here, you can see the last two paintings of the room. We have the map that summarizes the beautiful faces that marked the revolution. It is by Noor Flayhan. This one, the map, the red map, like some faces of people who really were impressive. And this beautiful picture was taken and drawn again by Salma, mandalas by Salma. It was a picture of a man on one leg cleaning very early in the morning the streets of Tripoli. And this picture resulted in also another gentleman who saw this picture and decided to do a medical treatment for this guy and to put a prothesed leg for him. And it was done and it was very successful. So imagine just a picture, what a picture can do, how much art can make a difference in someone's life. Here also you can see some beautiful illustrations by the Art of Booth, Saura Little Wins, Revolution Little Wins. It's like a summary of what we have gained from the revolution so far. So people stood in line, etc. So it's like very nice, the illustration that Bernard does. Then also you have a video here. You can watch it. It's done by Jad Taleb and Tom Young. It is about the Fist of the Revolution, how it started, how it was done, and then how it was burned and built again. Also, you can put the sound on and check it. It is really nice, and it illustrates really what happened. So I invite you to check it out calmly on your screens. And now we go back to the lobby. So these are the two rooms. So you can see there are two rooms. Oh, and I forgot the beautiful graffiti, the floor graffiti that was really done on the floor by Rula Abdo. It's this Saura Unsa, like the revolution is a woman, a female. So also if you click on it, you see the full details. Of course, like in reality, it is super impressive. It's a big one, and you can see all the details about it when you click on it. So this is a floor graffiti, so you can check it out here and read about it. So why it was done, who did it, etc., and the pages. So I invite you to stay tuned because we are going to have many panels and talks. Tomorrow also we have a short documentary featuring this exhibition with Marcel Ghanem show on MTV, and we will have also panels and talks about the exhibition. And soon we will be launching the room of the explosion, this one. So we know that there was a lot of pain in this explosion, and we will see how artists express this in their artworks. And then the last one is the aftermath on ground zero. So what happened after the explosion? So now I would like to hear your feedback, your thoughts, your suggestions, and if you would like to see other rooms, what would they be? So I really would like to hear from you and ask questions for the artists. I remind you about the names of the artists here. And I would like to thank again the German Foundation Konrad-Adenauer Stiftung for making this happen and for accepting like this, to go in this journey of arts and politics. So if you have any questions, please feel free. If you would like to hear more about us, read more, you can check it out here. I will send you also the link on the chat. It's artsandpolitics.me. And now I would like to hear from you. And if you have a question for the artists, we are ready as well. So we can see that, okay, plenty, I'm reading your comments. So much talent in Lebanon, they all deserve a chance. All right, so we have Eddie. Eddie, you want to talk? Go ahead.
Just 2 words. I want to see this exhibition over my iPhone.
Yes.
And it's so useful friendly. So I was surprised it's so easy to go all around. It was so beautiful. So congratulations to everyone, and especially to you. I believe you did a very nice and great job. Viewed the situation in spite of. Thank you.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Eddie. So Eddie Schrader is one of the artists who were featured in this exhibition. As I said, there are many more to come. So I invite you to stay tuned. I'm happy also to see some other artists and people like Elio Haddad, who works a lot in art therapy, Joe Sukhan, who will be featured in the next rooms, arts and like the explosion room, Leah, Nasnas Shami as well, plenty of people. So if you have any questions for any artists, so Emil also is asking, glad to participate, okay. Anyone have any question? So Hiba is asking about if there's any plan to give it international exposure. So of course, with our partner, CAS, we are already spreading the word in Germany, in Belgium, and in many other countries. And if you have any ideas that could help us, support us to spread it more all over the world, we're gonna contact some international media. But if you have contacts, ideas, please feel free to reach out. And we will make sure to answer you and to make this happen. This is for all Lebanon, it's for all of us. This is my email, info@ihavelearned.me. You can contact us and we will make sure to take this in action. Now we have also, I'm sending you the link of the website. So it's www.artsandpolitics.me. Any other question or question for the artist? I don't know if any of the artists would like to say something. So we have Emil, Rulab.
I have a question, if I may.
Yes, Michael, go ahead.
Michael Bauer, Adenauer Foundation, Germany. Well, first of all, I have to thank you. This is really very impressive, a very impressive exhibition, and we only saw some, some parts of it. So I really look forward to seeing the other parts as well. I was wondering, though, you mentioned that you're going to have a number of talks and discussion rounds. What are you going to cover in your discussion rounds? Is it going to be more about art, or is it going to be more about politics? Since you're covering both, I think, in your exhibition, but what is going to be the topic of your discussion rounds?
Okay, so basically it's going to be a mix of both arts and politics, because this is the mix of both arts and politics is what is important right now in this exhibition. So we will have the, like in every panel, around 5 artists. They will share their views. They will share also their experience in painting in an exhibition, having their artwork destroyed, expressing their feelings in the like especially after the explosion, for example, there was so much pain. So how art helped them to express this. So it's a mix. We will have like lots of questions. I would like to keep it as a surprise, like the content. However, it's a mix of arts and politics, but you will see, like, seeing things in the eyes of an artist is always interesting, because they have this particular point of view, this particular angle of making ugly things beautiful, and of making painful things like a slap in the face. Like whenever you look at the artworks, for example, if I look at the graffiti of some of that are there, like for example, there is one like sakatna kfaya, it means like we shut it up enough. You look at it, you feel like a slap in the face, like, yes, it's true, we shut it up enough. So it's like getting the message through in a way that is smooth and in a way that is really soft, I would say, is very powerful. So stay tuned and we will keep you posted about this. So before I read, I'm going to answer all the questions on the chat. However, we have Emil Isa, who's one of the artists who would like to say something. Please go ahead.
Yes, hello, good evening, everyone. And thank you so much, Randa. I have learned Academy and Konrad-Adenauer Stiftung for this amazing opportunity. I would like also to congratulate and thank all the artists here present today. In those very difficult times of international global pandemic and the crisis in Lebanon, we feel very lucky to be able to share with you our message individually. And speaking for myself, answering the question between bridging the gap between art and politics, as engaged citizens here in Lebanon, all trying to contribute as much as we can in amplifying our voice and hopefully bringing some cathartic answers, or at least points of view to the world, to be always trying to share this beacon of light. And in terms of politics, it's part of trying to, maybe, this is my personal take on it very quickly, I won't be long, but to try to contribute to a form of modern democratic renewal process that we hope we can contribute to, and at least to transmit what we can still to the generations to come. So definitely there is a very strong link between art and politics for engaged artists in a way, although I'm speaking in my own name and it's in no shape whatsoever a collective standpoint. However, I'm very also excited to be able to have these bridges built with, I have learned Academy, Konrad-Adenauer Stiftung and other actors, because debate, even though many of the opportunities today are locked because of the situation, is essential. And I think this is a very powerful vector that Randa, Dr. Malte, and all the artists here have achieved. So thank you again for everyone.
Thank you so much, Emil, for your comment. We have Malte who would like to say something. Please go ahead. And I will answer your questions. I will come back to you, all of you.
Thank you very much, and thank you also for the feedback so far. I took notes because I forgot it in my initial words. Of course, we want to emphasize and really promote, because we are extremely proud of it, the Lebanese talent that's behind this exhibition. And I think this is, especially for us foreign audience, observers. This is really remarkable. Also, as compared to the region, like where you have different styles of arts or so. But I think Lebanon was always, and no matter if there's a crisis or not, was very creative, very innovative in presenting its the art of its specific time. Talking about time, Lebanon is for many foreigners, when we talk about not really arts, but the mix of arts and politics. And Michael, this is a little bit addressing your question. What we have in mind still is the public spaces in between 1975 and 1990 during the Civil War. For instance, the posters of militias, political parties, the occupation or the dominance over public spaces. I think any art exhibition in Lebanon, especially dealing with the time of the October 2019 protests and what's going on now, is also a little bit the attempt to reshift the monopoly over appearance, art, political messages from political parties, the historic example of militias, towards very ordinary people also. And I would also say any artist somehow combines in his program, in his arts, the work of an artist with also maybe a social and a political activist. Art is never really free of politics. And I think this is the beautiful thing about it. We also had, like when we talked with the artists recently, there were also ideas of why not instrumentalizing it a little bit or using it as a tool of disseminating impressions or insights into contemporary Lebanese history. History writing, history teaching in Lebanon has always been a very highly sensitive issue, as you know, in starting with public schools, over the debate in media and in public. And I think arts could definitely be a new channel where you can definitely reach out, especially to younger people. And of course, definitely this was our attempt also to bring this Lebanese talent, the messages that are coming out of this exhibition internationally. And I hope we can support this, do this more often, and in the future also being a German organization that also in Germany is supporting young talented artists. We have an academy, we have a department that's supporting young talented artists. So I think we definitely would love to apply that also to Lebanon.
So if you'd like to contact us and know more, you can just email us. These are the contact details. And so please feel free to check it out, and to if you lost it later, you can click on contact us and get to this. So thank you so much for this intervention. I would take all your questions. However, Elio also have Elio Haddad, you have a comment?
Yes, I'm sorry I couldn't join in the beginning. I want to ask, when did this start? How long this has been, as you know, collecting all the artists to apply, and how long will the website be on? Is it permanent, or you will be having other kinds of exhibitions?
Okay, so, for now, we are keeping it online for at least like 2021, and we will have more rooms opening soon. So this is the plan, and then we will see step by step how it goes. Hopefully, like we are planning also to have other exhibitions. So let's see how it goes. For now, this is like Echoes from Lebanon is like the main thing. Your first question, can you say it again?
How long? When did it start?
So today is the launching. So
okay.
it starts now. So
I mean, when did
we started working on it last year. The idea was getting cooked and done, and yes, so we were planning it since a while. Now we have some questions from the audience. I would like to take them. Leah is asking if there is selling. So there is no selling on the platform. However, people are free to contact the artist and to buy from them, work from them, do anything with them independently. So we do not participate in this selling part. So you just do your thing. We just put you the contact. We have a question from Michael Cooley. Michael is an awesome leadership trainer. He's like an expert in leadership, and we have soon a very interesting simulation with him. Michael is asking if this was this open to all artists in Lebanese, and maybe we can invite international artists as well. So yes, it was open for all artists, and yes, you wrote, let beauty defeat ugliness, hope overcome despair, and joy erase the pain. Beautiful words, Michael. However, yes, we opened it for Lebanese artists and also for like any artist, like Tom Young, for example. He's British, but he lives in Lebanon. So mostly the people who made arts related to Lebanon were Lebanese or living in Lebanon. So it was open to anyone who did an artwork here. We have another related question to this one. It's about like how the artworks were selected. So we did not really, it was really open. What we did at the beginning, we gathered a list of all the artists, and we have sent an email asking people to send us artworks related to the 4 topics. What we have done before, we have set the topics. So we said, okay, we have Lebanon challenges, revolution, explosion after the explosion. Please, this is the email, like send us. And we received the artworks. So people who were interested sent us many artworks. We selected the ones that fit the exhibition based on the topic, based on the beauty of the artwork, based on also if there's nothing insulting. So we made sure there's nothing really extreme. And we didn't have any criteria. So it's not, it is, we have professionals, experts, seniors, but also we have very young artists who are very talented, like Yara Zerwi, for example. She's with us today. She's very talented. She's gonna have an artwork. She's 16 years old. She's gonna have an artwork about the explosion. It's a beautiful one in room 3. But also we have like experienced artists, like many of them here, and you can check their professional pages too. So it's not, it's really related to the work. So Amir is saying, I hope that Lebanese artists could have more opportunities so that the whole world can know about how creative they are indeed. And this is our main purpose here. We want to let the world see this talent. Rita is saying, so much talent in Lebanon. They all deserve better chances. Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you for your comment. And Emil, thank you. Glad to participate with so many talented artists. All right. Leah is saying that artworks reflects our emotional history. And Christina, great project, thank you. Okay, so Elisar, I spoke about the sales, yes. You can contact the artists directly and see with them if they sell. Okay. So Alexia is asking why there isn't any politician or his wife since they endorse Arne. Okay, well, you know, we opened the call for all Lebanese, and those who are interested will come. So whatever they, whoever wants to. So anyone else have a question that I did not see? So I'm seeing lots of positive comments about this. So Michael Cooley is asking if there are any plans for a global tour. Actually, the fact of being online is already a global thing. So we are glad to be, so it's not in a specific location. We are online. Anyone, anywhere in the world can just type artsandpolitics.me and see the exhibition. That's the beauty of it. So feel free to share it with your friends abroad, with anyone who would like to see this exhibition all over the world. And Denimri, are you interested on taking on exhibitions outside of Lebanon? Yes, sure. Contact us and we will check out what can be done. So any of the artists would like to say something? I have, I can see Christine Katene, Rula Abdo, Edi Shweiri, Sarah Rishani, anyone else? Amir is asking if there's a chance if anyone would like to participate. Yes, for just the topics of the explosion and after the explosion, you can still participate. So we are still gathering and selecting the artworks. So please feel free to send us your artworks, and we will let you know. We have plenty of we have actually in every room 25 artworks and 4 graffitis, as well as like the lobby, of course, and like small things that we are adding here and there. We already selected some of the artworks, but there are some rooms to do the final selection. So if you have an artwork you'd like to feature, please feel free. Any other question or anything you would like to ask, comment, feedback? I don't know, Elisar, would you like to say something? I can see Omar Frangieh, one of the artists. Anyone wanting to share? Okay, so yes, of course. So Elisa is saying she's promoting this to her leadership network, to our leadership network, and to showcase what Lebanese talent can do. Yes, so any comment from, if you have a question to a specific artist or about the artworks or anything, please let me know. Michael, can you explain more what you mean? It would be great if you can unmute yourself and let us know. So Michael Cooley is asking, can we have a completion with an award to encourage more participation? Michael?
Hi, Randa.
Hello, Michael. Always good to see you.
Inspiring work by everybody, regardless of the level of participation. Not I meant competition. Is there a chance where somebody with, I don't know, $10,000 or whatever prize for the best artwork representing the tragedy that happened, just to encourage more people to participate, you know, to get a sort of financial reward, even if it was symbolic, so that more people will come in and will have an abundance of this work. And who knows, maybe out of this, you get a masterpiece and it could be displayed somewhere, maybe in Geneva, United Nations, in some of the big capitals of the world, beyond the dimension of online. That's of course super important, but to take it, put it in some of the main squares of the main capitals so that people could see what this is all about and what happened in the country.
Mm-hmm. Actually, this could be interesting. We are going to, discuss it. However, like the main goal and purpose is, actually, we had so many artworks that we could not feature because we have a limitation of 25 artworks by room. This is how we conceived it at the beginning, and we can have more rooms and more participation. However, like the main purpose is to increase collaboration, to increase as well, like showing to the people like the diversity. And I think, like, personally, if I have to select an artwork, it's really hard because it's different types of artworks, it's different styles, and all are beautiful. It was really hard even to choose which 25 to put. However, it's interesting in terms of
it doesn't have to be you, it can be a committee. Yes, because my vision, Randa, is to, why not have something that represents the tragedy of Lebanon displayed at the gates of the UN headquarters in Geneva and New York. Yeah, there is artwork there for some of the one or two pieces. It doesn't have to be from the same artist. One in New York, one in Trafalgar Square in London, just in the main places where people, by the millions pass through there, and they can see this and meditate about what happened.
It could be very interesting. Actually,
why not all of them, Michael? All over the world and all the museums, and I'm serious about it.
But that's what I said. I said global tour, and like 20 or 50 pieces, whatever. Then you go to these, the main museums of the main capitals, and you make a room in the Louvre room or in MEMA in New York, or in the Tate in London. Just a room. Add a room that is about the explosion of Lebanon, displaying selected items.
This could
I'm just throwing ideas.
It is interesting. Like, it's a call out to the people outside Lebanon. Yeah. In case you're interested, you have ideas, please contact us. We are open for this idea. And why not feature? Actually, it would be beautiful to feature Lebanon and our artists all over the world physically. So this would be great.
So the whole world knows about, because the whole world knows about it, and being the third or the fourth biggest explosion in history. So there's already a statement there. It's an event at a humanitarian level.
Exactly. So this could be a powerful idea. Let's think about it and see if anyone has any comments. So
Randa Samar Layoun is writing to me privately. Samar, we need social media experts like you to take ideas to the world. What are we going to do about it? Sorry, Samar, to put you public.
Oh my God, Elisa.
Yes, Samar, you can actually contact us if you need to check this out. So I would like just, Michael, to thank you again for your intervention and to remind everyone that we have soon a beautiful simulation with Michael, 4 days leading for growth in difficult times. This is happening in May. So it is really a very impactful program. So Ralph is saying that he is new to the Lebanese art scene. Okay, if you have any comment, let us know. Elio actually gives art therapy workshops. So this is very interesting. Also, we've done some workshops about art therapy in the academy, and Elio can, if you're interested in more, we can do this because art has really a healing power. So this is very, very interesting to read. What else? Anyone else has a question or a comment or anything to say?
Hi, Randa.
Hello.
I want to explain something that's going on in the world now, something really new, and I think it can help a lot the Lebanese artists. I would like to know how many, you can raise your hand who's on the camera, who knows about crypto art and NFTs? No one. Actually, it is the art revolution now. We can have the ability to certify an art and you can sell editions online without having to have a physical place or even a physical artwork. And for whom interested, we can arrange with Randa to have a class about crypto art and what is
we can talk about this later
doing that.
because
yeah, because it comes topic. Exactly on the exhibition that you're doing, and it's not about it's not an advertisement or anything. I've been researching this for a while, and this can bring a big solution for the artists. Can have support from this mechanism so that they can sell editions of their work online.
Okay, we can
do that in the future if anyone is interested.
We could consider this. However, Elio, I would like to ask you about the importance of art for therapy. Like we know that Lebanon has been suffering a lot, and why, like your work is mostly in art therapy. So why do you consider like what is the importance of art therapy or using art for healing?
Yes, we use art therapy can be applied, can be used and very successful with majority of people. At the same time, we use it with people that have that suffer traumas or teenagers or elder people that have difficulty on expressing themselves with words. And we have a mechanism that we can let the person put out emotions and feelings that are hard to put in words. They can put them out and relate to that through art. Okay.
And this Our emotions we actually saw a lot of artworks related to the explosion. It was, I think, more than any type of event that happened. Like really, the explosion was huge, and the artworks that we have seen were really expressive, whether it's painting or any type of art that we have received. So already we have a huge collection, and this is like we have done also some workshops with Elio about art therapy. So we have seen the people who can draw, who can express by art their feelings. It is super interesting. I would like to ask Rula Abdo. Rula, you have many graffitis here featured, the beautiful ones. Your work is super nice. Like I always, whenever I saw those, I always wondered, like, who is the talented artist behind these? And I'm so happy that you're part of this exhibition. So this is one of the artworks you've done and all the graffitis. So can you tell us more about your work? So what, I mean, what inspires you to do graffitis?
I'm a visual artist, so I've been working in art for a very long time. But when the protests started actually in October, I was going there on a daily basis, and then we came up with the idea to do the revolution walls, so we can use our skills to contribute to the revolution. So it was actually initiated by Art of Change with a number of artists that we can see most of the works as well. So we were hitting the streets, going with our messages, our skills, and our abilities in order to actually contribute and help with wanting change, with the revolution and everything that was happening in that time. So you can see the hands on the parliament. Every graffiti that I did was actually a reaction for an event that happened in the revolution, and you can actually see the explanation on each photo. If you want me to say
exactly.
anything on a specific one,
whenever like this one, for example, it was very like it was a hit. Actually, everyone was talking about it. What inspired you to do such a thing? It's very creative. Like,
thank you. Well, like I said, I was actually painting whatever came to my mind as a reaction to whatever happened in the revolution. So at the time, there was a lot of blockages from the authorities. They built so many walls. They blocked our spaces. They blocked the streets to the squares where we were protesting. So this was actually an attempt to say that we will break these walls if we actually stay united and together. We will have the power to break all the walls of oppression, all the walls of this authority that's trying to actually shut our voices. So this was a message of hope and to give the Lebanese a bit of a push, if you want, at the very, very hard time that we are living. So to say that we can still do this, and we are still on the ground, and we can do the change.
This is another one by you. Sakatna Kfaya. We were like we shut up for a very long time, and this is like very expressive as well. So beautiful work.
Thank you.
You can see it all, and here this graffiti was made by someone else. It's Said Mahmoud and Karim Tamerji. It's about changing what the elders couldn't. So we have lots of graffitis for Rula also in the upcoming ones. You can check them out in the upcoming rooms. And there was here also a beautiful one about like the one you did in Tripoli.
Yes, Kizbun Jawana.
Yes, true.
Yeah.
So let me go back here. This one. Yes, Kizbun Jawana. So also a beautiful graffiti.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you, Randa, for the opportunity, and thank you for everyone who actually worked on this. Thank you.
Thank you. So anyone else has a comment or anything to ask before we close? You can check on our social media. We have like the launching video, the poster. You can share it with your friends, share the link, artsandpolitics.me, and let me know if you we are open for your comments. There is on the website a link to contact us and to write your comments, your testimonial, your feedback. I'm writing the link again, artsandpolitics.me. So visit it, share it with your friend. And this launching also is on our Facebook page. So you can share it on your page and let people know about it, because we want the whole world to hear our scream echoes from Lebanon. Anything else to add? Michelle, Shama, Sarah, I still have some artists who are here. Omar Frangiya, Sarah Rishani. I don't know if you'd like to talk, just give me a sign and we will give you the word. Ghalib, who else do we have? I'm trying to see. Selim Mawad. Selim, would you like to say a word? Carlos Haidamus. So many names. Selim, would you like to say something about your graffitis? You also have beautiful ones.
Trying to find out the way to speak. Yeah, my mic was muted.
Yes.
Yeah, hi everybody. Thank you for the initiative. It was really amazing. My take on art and politics, for the revolution was that, art need to instigate a debate. And it was a good opportunity to have such a great audience, huge audience, because usually we paint in our atelier or, we expose in a gallery for a certain economic class. But then, when all these people came, it became like the society of spectacle. So we had audience. And for me, my art always came with a political slogan, because other than being an artist myself, I'm a human rights activist. So I was carrying, the slogan and the ideology of civil state, personal status law, civil state, equality for everybody and everything. So I used to put all the time, my political slogans on it. And because for me also on a political level, since I am an activist, the revolt for me, not the revolution, but this is not the space to go through it, lacked, some political ideology. So it was more about livelihood, more about social demands, but not ideological demands to call it a revolution. So through my work, I tried, to shoot out, the political ideology that I've been working on as an activist over the last 30 years. And I used the Minotaurus.
That's exactly what like we see it very often, this half man, half bull.
Yeah, actually it comes from the Greek mythology, the Minotaurus, half man, half bull, which represent the conflict between evil and good. So for me, it provoked the audience, the people, because they used to come to me and say, wow, you're amazing, you know how to depict the politician in their animal status. And I used to say, no, but we also, the bull is the politician and ourselves, because we also, participated in being silent over corruption, voting for the same political elite. So it shocked people, it disturbed many of them, but it created a debate to a point that we started having discussions in front of the wall that I was painting on all the time in Teatro and Riyadh Salah, with hundreds of people coming and asking about very simple question: what is Dawla Madaniya? What is a civil state? What it means. So it gave us the chance, also to talk about, a political ideology. And I need to say something, about art and in time in revolution. It's a big academic debate, whether art creates a revolution or art, represent a revolution. But what happened in Lebanon, it was amazing, because for the first time, the open space gave, some credits to the artists. So we saw many artists that they never went to the street. So in a way, the revolution, did a service to the artists, me included. Because me, before the revolution, nobody was interested in the bull. After that, galleries were interested. So there is an organic relationship between a political event and, doing some art around it, and then getting this art in order to create the debate around what's happening, and we need to do it more. We should not stop it the minute, people stop going to the street. It's a culture that we need to develop in Lebanon, street art. Thank you, Randa, and thank you for everybody who gave us this chance.
Very, very interesting. Actually, looking at it after your explanation always gives another meaning to the artwork. Like we can see on the screen, one of the graffitis and the artwork of Salim Awad. He has also more in the exhibition when you look. Edi Shweire is also one of the photographers who featured their art here. Edi, you have your hand raised?
Yes, just about Salim. I was following him in silence, just him at the first of his job. I've got a lot of photos of him and doing his job. What is really interesting, and nobody was shocked by this slogan, once upon a time there was a revolution. But on the other hand, if you are following this artist, great artist, you will see that he was asking his questions. And I've got all the questions in my on my hard disk, and the end of it was, once upon a time there was a revolution. I think I agree 100% that what we call between brackets the revolution is on the past. I believe also that it was the 70th of this date, just 2-3 days or 1 week or maximum till the Independence Day, which was a great opportunity. I for the first time, I felt really as a Lebanese in this day. I believe, Brenda, you've been there, and most of us have been there. I never felt the independence of Lebanon as this day, how the Lebanese were so hand by hand, and the atmosphere, the coordination, it was so great. But to return to Salim, I agree 100% that Kenya مكان في ثورة. Thank you.
Amazing. So we can see here as well some of the work of Eddie Schrader. Eddie Schrader takes amazing photographs. These are some of the eggs, the egg shadows and out of the egg. So this was on Independence Day as well. And there are many more beautiful pictures in the exhibition that Eddie Schrader have taken. So I don't know if anyone else has a question. This is graffiti by Hadi Baidoun as well, based on a picture, on a photo, on a picture by Roger Mkerzel. And this is Omar Franji. Would you like to say something? This is, you did a collection about masks, Omar. Masks, people wearing masks in the revolution was something very common. I don't know, Omar, if you'd like to comment on this.
Yes, hi everyone. Yeah, it was very interesting to see, honestly, those masks, especially during the first days of the Saura. We saw masks everywhere. Mask was something that made this the beginning of the Saura a bit special, where everyone was in a way or another wearing a mask, whether it's a plastic mask or someone used some cloth mask as well, textile one. It became at a later stage part of what the people were using during their riots in the streets. So yes, I took several photos. I have a big collection of masks, and I think it's a bit interesting since masks in a way or another keep a certain privacy, so you don't reveal the person or the personality behind this mask. And sometimes they were used to be to get the trigger and make more aggressions or make some activities on the streets where even though it was part of some people who didn't want to be in a way shown on the streets, a huge part of people who were trying to be covered by those masks.
Thank you so much, Omar. Michel Shama. Michel, also you have some artworks who are very like we have one about the explosion and one about the politicians. It's a bit like shocking somehow, however, very interesting. So, Michel, would you like to say something?
Yes, first of all, first of all, it's awesome. It's amazing to be here, and it still wows me that I'm seeing this. My question is, okay, now we know that Corona is not going anywhere, but in the near future or like the foreseeable future, will we have a chance to see it like live or like a new exhibition where it's like real life face-to-face type thing, or there's no plans for that?
For now, like this is the artwork of Michel. For now, this exhibition is online. We don't know what the future may bring. Like when we started the idea, we considered a live exhibition. However, like the purpose of having it online is very interesting because also it lets everyone able to attend it from anywhere in the world, and that's the power of it and the beauty of it as well. So it is very interesting to have it.
No, I meant not this one in particular, but another, anything else, a fresh one, not necessarily about Thawra or anything like that, but anything else that we could see live.
We could, I mean, like usually, I have learned academy, we organize educational events. So we have events related, we do conferences, we do trainings, we do mostly like exhibitions. However, art exhibitions, this is really a premiere and it is educational in a way and also different. So we like to do things in a different way. And so we will check with Konrad-Adenauer Stiftung if they are interested also to partner for live future exhibitions or other topics that we could organize. We will see, but for now there's nothing in the loop that is planned. So Elias, I'll take your comment. However, Sarah Rishani, we have some artworks for you, and Salma, I don't know if Salma is still here. So would you like to say something about your work?
Hi.
Hello.
Hi. Yeah, I would like to say something. First of all, thank you for the opportunity. It's a really awesome project. And to answer the previous question about international artists, I'm super excited because I don't live in Lebanon. I'm Lebanese, but I don't live in Lebanon. So it was really nice to participate because لبناني وين ما يكون عقلنا دايما لبنان قلبنا دايما بلبنان. So it was really nice to participate.
Thank you. Thank you. Christine, you're also with us. Would you like to say something? So I'm just naming the people I'm seeing, the artists. Carlos Haidamous, you did some beautiful work as well. And Ghaleb, I don't know who else is here, plenty of people. So if you'd like to say a word, just unmute yourself and talk, or just give me a sign and we will share it with you, like give you the talk. However, Elias, you had a comment.
Yes, hello everyone. First, I would like to congratulate Randa, you personally, and all cast team for this huge project. Also coming from a tech background away from all art, this was something completely new to me. I must say that working with all these beautiful artworks was magical and honestly mesmerizing. So I would like to simply thank every single artist for this new experience. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Elias, for this beautiful work. And yes, Zainab, you can click on the stickers. Why you cannot? You just click on them and just wait for it to load. Maybe your connection is slow. Okay, so thank you everyone.
I'm trying.
Yeah.
It's just moving me.
No, when you click on it, it opens. So I will tell you later. Okay, so anyone else has a final comment before we close? Ralph, you have some questions on the chat. I don't know if you have any comment, Ralph Sharawi.
Well, I'm just very curious about all this because I've been in Beirut 2 years ago for the first time since 30 years because I was born in Beirut. So I'm a bit interested from this scene. And I would like to go and discover all this art scene. So that's a good opportunity. And I'm very glad that that I discovered this now, thanks to you.
Where are you from now? Where are you living right now?
I live here in Strasbourg.
Strasbourg, okay. So great. This is how, like, the power of the internet and the power to reach people all over the world. Leah Nasnas is also joining us from Norway. Leah, like, you have also some artworks that will be featured in room 3, the explosion. One of them is right behind you. So tell us a bit about your.
Hello.
Hi.
I moved to Norway just 1 week before the blast, so I really felt the blast, even though I was kilometers away. So I was really relieved when I expressed myself through art. So I think it was Elio Haddad who does art therapy, and really art is a therapy. It helps you a lot to express the emotion, and sometimes the words are never enough, and there's no better way to express yourself than through art. So thank you so much for this opportunity, because it's good to express yourself, but it's better if someone can see what you're expressing.
Exactly, great. Thank you so much, Leah, for joining. Jo Sukhan also is having artworks in room 3 about the explosion and after the explosion. Joe, we will come to you in a minute to say something. However, Salim wants to comment.
No, I just wanted to tell Ralph, because he's been asking if it's safe to come to Lebanon. Do come to Lebanon. It is safe. And in case we're back on the streets, I guess it will be an immemorable memory for your daughter to witness also. It's safe, so you're welcome anytime to Lebanon.
Yeah, I will do it. I think as soon as possible, because for the time being, everything is blocked.
Yeah.
I'm surprised everybody's speaking English and nobody speaks French. I mean, normally in Beirut, everybody speaks.
We do as well, however, English, because it's an international language and we have international audience, so we are speaking English. However, like most of the Lebanese speak Arabic, English, and French.
And because it's the Adenauer Stiftung, so is there anybody who speaks German in this forum?
Yes, of course they are. They do, but we want a common language for everyone, that's why. Thank you, Ralph, for sharing. Jostechen, we were going to just have a word from you. Also, as a photographer, like you take amazing shots. We're gonna have some of your pictures in room 3. Would you like to share anything?
Yes, thank you very much for this opportunity. It's really important for us to share all this pressure that is coming from everything we are living in Lebanon into arts and photography. So it's a good opportunity to share with everyone. And the work is really impressive, the virtual tour. It's really congratulations and very well done.
Okay, thank you so much. So I would like to thank everyone on the call. We are like a bit late. We stayed more than planned. However, it was very interesting. So please do visit the website artsandpolitics.me. If you have any comment, write it down, share it with us. We are here to listen to you, and stay tuned for the upcoming panels and for the opening of room 2. Again, I would like to thank all the artists, the 43 artists, all the attendees here, and of course, Konrad-Adenauer Stiftung, all the team, Danya, Elias, Malte, all the people who worked on the project and made this happen. Also, a special thank you to Magali as well, who helped me in headhunting the artists because we had to work a lot to find all the talents here and there. So it was a very interesting experience. So thank you, and see you very soon in our upcoming events. See you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.